What's going on, Facebook? Reading through some news, and I found out about it last night, but it looks like there is a problem going on. People are not happy. They're not happy at all with the announcement of Donald Trump as the president elect of the United States of America. And it looks like we are having an uprising of the special Snowflakes social justice warrior kind. Now, I've been saying for a while that it's a highly likely scenario that no matter who's announced, whether it's Hillary or whether it's Donald Trump announced as the next president of the United States, we're looking at riots in major cities. If you look at what happened with the Black Lives Matter movement, that's exactly what happened. People are going to the streets, they're destroying their own neighborhoods, they're screwing up other people's lives because they're upset. Now, if memory serves me correctly, we're supposed to have a culture now that automatically assumes that all white people are racist and that there is inherent racism in white people. But what I remember is that when President Obama was elected, we didn't have any riots out in the streets, because it wasn't a problem that he was black. Nobody cared that he was black. We just wanted somebody that was going to fix things. I didn't vote for him, but I know that that's why people voted for him. Now, sadly enough to say that there are a lot of people that voted for Obama just on the premise of the color of his skin. And to me, that's racist. When you choose a race preferably over another race because of the color of their skin, ethnicity, whatever, that is racism. But this whole thing with the Black Lives Matter movement, the whole social justice warrior white knight movement, these liberals that are uh, these guys, these liberals that are running around and blocking traffic up and breaking up their own neighborhood, setting stuff on fire, and they are going to be the reason that eventually, at one point or another, it may not be because of this, but later down the road, eventually it's going to happen. Martial law will be declared in the United States at one point or another. There will be a national emergency because these idiots up here in these pictures that you're seeing, that blocked off Los Angeles, Chicago, San Francisco, they're staging walkouts from their colleges, which, that just shows how friggin' stupid they are to begin with, because these are educations that they have to pay for, so they're using it as a form of protest. You're still going to have to pay back your student loans. You're still going to have to pay for the classes that you walked out of, morons. Anyways, these people are going to be the reason that inevitably a martial law will be declared in this country. It's quite possible that if they keep this crap up, that it can be done now. And if martial law were to be declared across the nation, that's a perfect storm for a third-term president right now, in between the electoral president and the guy that's still in office. These same people that are out in the streets that are protesting and crying because they've bought into the propaganda that was thrown around like mud during the campaign about Donald Trump, as far as him being a misogynist, being a racist. I've never heard one racist thing come out of his mouth. What I have heard him do is point out the fact that we need to do something about the illegal immigration problem. We need to do something about our open Mexican border that has drug cartels bringing over shipments of heroin and crystal methamphetamine and really bad weed. And all that money is doing is it's benefiting the cartels back in Mexico. Yeah, we need to strengthen our border. It's not racist to want to have a border between our country and Mexico. I don't see drug cartels in America running heroin into Mexico. But you can look on YouTube, you can look on Google, and you can find all kinds of videos of them in action, bringing duffel bags of that crap across the border, throwing it in the back of an SUV right next to the highway. And then the mules, they're swimming right back across the river. So pardon me if I think that it's a good thing that we actually have somebody that's talking about doing something about that. And it's not racist. Not once has he said one derogatory term about Mexicans. Not once has he said one derogatory term about anybody as far as their race is concerned. What I've heard is him talk about a physical barrier to block off a country's criminal activity is being exported into our country.